Hi, hello, long time no see. My camera battery is flashing. Nothing new there. I feel like every time I pick up the camera to finally film something, I don't have any battery left. Come to the park not far away from home because I'm gonna read for a bit. I haven't filmed in a while, so quick update. It is now May. I had planned on like filming my last week at my job, but I just didn't get around to it. But obviously I have finished that job and I'm now on what I guess on my holidays, and I'm just going to spend a lot of that time relaxing. So that's everything I have to say right now. I'm at the lake and it's absolutely beautiful, and I don't know how much footage I'm gonna get because my camera battery is flashing. But hopefully I get a little bit. I just felt like picking up my camera because it feels super summery. Today is going to be the hottest day we've had so far. Cool, I'm gonna get to reading. I didn't actually know what to read, so I've bought like 4 different books with me. So we will see what I end up picking. Okay, so I've come back to the flat for a quick lunch break, made myself a salad. So I'm about to shovel this down because I'm really hungry. I'm gonna have my lunch, gonna watch a bit of Modern Family, and then I am going to be able to go back out this afternoon back to the lake so that I can read, rotating between all of the books that I brought with me. But I think I'm going to settle on These Violent Delights by, I have no idea how you say his name, Mika Nemereva. I'm sorry if I've butchered that. I'm going to read this, which I know that my friend Charlie is going to be absolutely delighted that I'm reading this because I know that he loves it. And as for an audiobook, I'm currently listening to The Night Shift by Alex Finley, which I read Every Last Fear by him in May last year, so precisely a year ago. And I'm now reading, which I think this is his newest release, so I'm now listening to that. I'm almost finished. I'll probably read a bit of that this afternoon as well. And there you go, those are my plans. I never know how to end these clips. I will see you later. I'm gonna start eating my salad. Yummy. feel slightly awkward talking to the camera, but anyway. Retract what I said. I don't think, what is it called? These Violent Delights. I'm not gonna read that. I just don't think it's the right mood. I kind of want to read Ariadne by Jennifer Saint, but I haven't brought that book with me. So I'm just going to listen to my audiobook instead. I'm enjoying it. I really like the prologue and I really like the writing. I think I'm going to love it when I do eventually get around to reading it, but it's just not the mood right now. It takes place in like winter, or at least the beginning does, and there's a lot of descriptions of snow and stuff, which just doesn't go with my day-to-day because it's so sunny and it's the beginning of summer. I don't really want to read about a book that takes place during the winter. I gave it a go and I'll read it at some point, just not today. That was my update. The sun has now left. I've also changed my top like 3 different times in this video. There's also a lot of dogs. I've said hello to a lot of dogs. I've made some dog friends. So yeah, having a good time. I'm gonna get back to it now. Okay, I'm heading back to the car now. I've spent about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours at the park. So, time to go home, and my car's right here, so that's good. It's hot. So I'm gonna head home now, and I think I'm gonna pick up a coffee or something. Is this person waiting for me? I don't know. Woo! Dropped off into Starbucks to get myself a nice cold coffee, which I never ever do, so this is a real treat. And I ended up getting just a classic, very basic, ice cold coffee, almond milk, because I'm basic. And it's actually really delicious. He did not get my name right, but I'm gonna drink this like a sado in my car and then I'm gonna go home. Lovely. You were napping?
I went through like this, I don't know if you saw it once.
Yeah, I know. I remember you telling me that you were going. Was it good?
No. I mean, we're young, we make mistakes. It's 3:30, so I had to stay till 3:30. Just like people go doom doom. My ears there now. Not me. I'm too old. I'm not that kind of bitch. I don't listen to that kind of music.
Well, listen, you don't, like, the offer is still there. If you want to come Tuesday, you're welcome to. Don't feel like you have to, but I would love to see you, but the offer's there. Okay, that sounds great. Yes, let's do it.